And it's very nice to see you all here to be a part of this orientation program today. And I have met most of you in the business studies orientation as well. So it's something which is related to business studies, but it's a little bit different. And we have a very special guest with us, Simran. She was amongst you, and you must have seen her on the campus. And she is going to also add her inputs as and when I start with the orientation. So we begin by sharing the screen. So all of you just keep a note. I'm sharing my screen with you. So I want you to just focus over here. Can you all see my screen? Please unmute yourself,
Yes,
because I
ma'am.
want a bit of interaction in between, so that we all are there, and we can also keep on asking each other something, helping each other understand. So it will be a good interactive session. Okay. So here we have a student volunteer, Simran, as I already told you. Now, today in this orientation, what we are going to basically orient you about is the overview of the subject. We will be talking about the syllabus outlines for grade 11 as well as 12. We have Savneet ma'am, who is going to give you some inputs about career pathways and all kinds of future prospects related to this subject. We will have a slide where you will get to know the student exposure which is involved in this subject, and of course objectives. We cannot do anything without the objectives. And yes, we will also give you a touch up on the courses and colleges for further studies. And yes, we have a very interesting exercise where reflections are involved. So we move on first to the next slide. Here we are talking about introduction. I just want you to focus on the lines which are given below, or if you just go through this. And I want somebody to tell me what you understand by this. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Now, what do you mean by this? Anyone who can add on? Anyone would like to add on over here that what do you mean by these lines? These are
Yes, ma'am.
beautiful lines. Yes, please.
Ma'am, Mark Twain was an entrepreneur, and he was a very successful one during the late 18th century. And in one of his speeches, he said that he was really thankful that he chose to become an entrepreneur rather than becoming a normal person with a normal job, because he had a lot of things to learn, and he now discovered himself that he could not have a boss. Instead, he wanted to become a boss. In many of his speeches, he said that.
Wonderful. So actually he dared to explore, he dared to dream, he dared to discover. So this is what we are going to try and talk about in today's orientation with you all. Now we are talking about the subject here. Yes, Simran, would you like to add something about the subject
Yeah.
here? Yes, please.
No, ma'am, I had something for the previous slide. So
Okay. Should I move
basically,
on to the
he said,
previous slide?
yes, 1 second.
Take you? Okay, yes, please.
So as he writes, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sail. So basically, entrepreneurship is not your common days subject. It is something that was introduced in our school just a year ago. So it's a specialty course. So you need, if you want to do something, you need to steer away from the path that was waved out way long ago. So that's what I think we get the idea from this.
Yes.
Um,
So it's like you have to think about changing the mindset. Try to move forward, do something, not try to be in your comfort zone. Just come out. And when you try to come out to achieve something, so we'll be talking about that. Now we come to the subject. Now here we are talking about what the subject is basically about. So I'll just give a brief up, then over to Simran here. Now it aims at instilling and stimulating a human urge And it also makes you realize your potential, that yes, you can discover something, you can bring out a change, you can achieve something on your own, you can create something. So it is basically trying to mold you in such a way that you feel, yes, I am empowered. Okay, Simran, so would you like to add something here?
Yes, ma'am. So basically, during the introduction round, I took the opportunity and I wrote those words that you said about yourself. So from creative to unique, music, positive, persistent, kind, bold. So these are some activities that we do look at an individual when he or she tries to become an entrepreneur, because these qualities actually helps you to become who you want to be in the future. Talking about entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship is a subject that is very closely related to business studies. While you study entrepreneurship, you get an overview of what you will do in business studies, but the only difference is that you're perspectives of working in a firm. So whenever you choose entrepreneurship, the main idea here is to highlight your qualities and to build you into a person that can run their own organization, knowing the positives and the negatives of everything that's going to come your way.
Yes, wonderfully
I
put,
think that's
Simran.
what entrepreneurship majorly deals with.
Yes, yes, thank you so much. Okay, we move on to the next one. This is a just brief outline of what you are going to go through in the next 2 years if you chose this subject. Grade 11, we'll be talking about the basic concepts of entrepreneurship. We'll be talking about the functions. Then we'll talking about who an entrepreneur is. Then we'll talk about his journey from idea discovery to understand, to basically harvest the rewards, that how he is enjoying the rewards of all the things that he has gone through. We'll also talk about innovation, because that's a very important part of entrepreneurship. We'll talk about market, that what market is. We'll talk about finance aspects, and of course resource mobilization, because nothing can be achieved without money if you are trying to think about changing an idea into an opportunity. So of course the money is a very important factor which is involved. Grade 12 will take you to a very important concept, will actually start from a very important concept that is related to opportunity, entrepreneurial opportunity, how that opportunity clicks into his mind, how an idea clicks into a mind and that is turned into an opportunity. An idea comes from two important things, that is needs and wants of the people. So how from that he is devising an opportunity and making it a lucrative kind of a venture. Then we'll talk about, yes. Then anybody wants to say something? Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Uh, I have a question.
yes.
So how do we move into entrepreneurship when, if, for example, the basics of business are not clear to us, like the fundamental values of business, if they're not clear to us, then how are we supposed to move ahead in this
We will
subject?
be
Like
touching
when we
about the
have an idea
concepts.
or we want to innovate.
Yes. So, Simran, would you like to
So,
add here? Yes.
if I could, so if you see the yes, surely. So if you see the syllabus of your grade 11, the first chapter itself says concepts of business. So important concepts that you are required to know for the following subject. And it's so when you study business studies or entrepreneurship, they're very both are very tightly connected to how a business organization works. So either ways, while you go through the 2 years of the subject, you will have a very deep understanding about what needs to be done and how it needs to be done.
Yes. So, basically we'll talk about all the aspects. We'll talk about functions. Like in business also, we'll be talking about planning, organizing, staffing and everything. Here also we're going to touch upon this. We'll talk about how different organizations work. We'll talk about sole proprietorship. We'll talk about a company. We'll talk about, so it's like whatever you are doing in business, you are touching up certain things over here as well, but with a different perspective. Here you are basically touching them to start something of your own. It's not just understanding how the organization works, it's to understand how you can set up something like this. So that is a different perspective over here. Then we'll be talking about enterprise marketing. We'll talk about growth strategies, mergers, acquisitions, and we have a bit element of arithmetic over here where you'll be talking about ROI, ROE, and break-even points and everything, which are very easy and interesting also. And again, that is also a part of one of the business studies that we will be talking about here. Then again, we come to resource mobilization because we have to have resources to think about, moving forward with our ideas. Yes, Simran, do you want to add something over here? Would you like to add something? Simran?
No, I think you covered it all.
Okay, fine. So moving on to the next slide. Here, I would like Simran to give you a glimpse of student exposure and about her product, Booth, that she worked upon during the year. It was a wonderful idea, and I want you to hear it from her. Yes, Simran, over to you, please.
All right. So in entrepreneurship, you have the exam that happens is for 70 marks, and you have 30 marks for your project, and you have to make two projects. One is a very detailed study about your surveys and when you conduct it and how you came about making your survey, and the second part is the actual working. So while you design your logo, your tagline, and your marketing strategies, your selling, those all combined together will give you your grade 12 project. So basically, you start, because it's a lot of work to be done in a year. So we start working on a entrepreneurship project back from the beginning of grade 11. In grade 11, we start working on deciding the project that we would want to do. We do a very descriptive analysis and study on the same. We so whenever you want a business idea to work, the best way to figure out if there is a demand in the market is to conduct a survey and to ask people if they will be willing to even invest in your business. So whenever the basic idea for a business opportunity is that one has to have a margin of earning profits. Even if the margin is small in the beginning, you need to have the idea of earning profits. Otherwise, the business is very non-profitable. So with that idea in mind, we all, me and my co-classmates, we took a very basic, we sort of analyzed the environment around us. We found simple problems and then we found creative solutions to them. So all of our projects were the solutions were very simple, but the way we applied them, we sort of made them unique in that format. So I sort of tried to conquer the problem of water shortage that would occur in the coming years. So my product basically dealt with was a water sprinkler. So you attach it to your tap, and rather than flushing down water, it used to sprinkle down water based on the activity that you had to do. So and that was the first part of it, and then that's how you decide the topic that you want to do your project on. The second thing becomes is choosing your target market. So me, because water is something that is used by everyone, so my target market was the elite class and as well as the lower and the middle class. So based on this, I had divided my project into two different parts, which was Boon and Dino and Dowels. Now when you are targeting your market, you need to be very considerate about what they understand, because if your market doesn't not understand your approach, there is a big chance that they will not be attracted towards your product. So Boon was something that was very simple and it was very connected towards the product. Hence I kept that name for the lesser economic class people of our society. And Dino and Daz was for the elite class, because Dino means it's extent, and that I sort of connected that idea towards water, and Dals a feeling of love and affection, and hence that I just thought that putting something which is going to be extend with a feeling of affection would help. So hence I came up with the name Dino and Dolls. So if it's a very long procedure, but if you start from grade 11th, the product and the project goes along seemingly. It gives you a lot of exposure, because you go outside, you have a lot of, you just you push yourself to the extent you didn't know you had. So one of my classmates had this product of a cycle, and he was talking to his customers or the target market back in Bombay. So you don't know where you will go if you choose something. So you just have to be up on your feet. You have to be hardworking. I know times will be tiring, because I remember when our final submission was there in Jan, we had so much packed together, but due to the support of our teachers, we got through it very you know very peacefully. Otherwise we would be really hassled. And all of what you study in entire grade 11th and 12th is applicable towards your product. So while taking out your financial plan, you need to include your break even point, your return on investment, your return on equity, and your value added method. So whenever you do a product or a project, you need to include your variable cost. That's your raw material that will be included. So basically a better idea for you to understand what a project would mean is going or talking to anyone in your locality who works in a production firm. He would tell you the different steps, how they go about it, and that's the same how we would do it. So that's an overview of the project. And something about entrepreneurship is that it encourages self-employment. Some of us here are not very keen to do a 9 to 5 job. We would like to be our own bosses. So and entrepreneurship gives you that opportunity to make your own rules and regulation and to work by them. While while working in different business firms, you have to work under someone, you have to follow your own rules and regulations, and there is a high chance that your ideas or your creative approach towards this problem may or may not be respected. But while you are running your own business, that opportunity is very highlighted. That's some that's one thing. And the second thing is so like I choose to pursue a career specializing in business analytics. So entrepreneurship really helped me pave the way towards that, because you know choosing entrepreneurship as a subject just made me realize how much interested I am in business, and that's something I would like to pursue in the future. So just think about what you really want to do in the future. You don't have to have a very clear idea, but sort it, like have a very at least have a mainstream idea if it's going to be commerce or humanities or science, and then at least in which field. These subjects are very new to you, so it's obviously okay to be a little confused. But remember, if you take entrepreneurship, it just opens up so many more aspects of business towards you. So
Yes.
Hannah, you can take it forward.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Simran. That was really a wonderful share. And we move on to the next slide over here. We'll talk about objectives. Most of them have been covered by Simran when she was talking about. So it's just basically to develop a mindset in you, and also create an idea for you to be a self-employed person. You should not be like working for someone. You should be working for your own self. You can be very creative. You can be innovative. You can also think of new strategies. You don't have to basically try out the things what the other person is selling. You can think of your own ideas. So it's basically, these are the objectives of entrepreneurship, to instill such kind of instincts in you. Okay, so we have some career prospects over here. Savneet ma'am, would you like to add something over here?
Yeah. So I think Sadia ma'am and Simran have given a snapshot of what you will be looking forward to if you study entrepreneurship. Sadia ma'am, I have a question before I start.
Yes.
Does
Yes.
entrepreneurship, just to give students a bit of clarity, have any aspect of mathematics?
Yes, a little bit of mathematics, because obviously when we are talking about say resource mobilization, when we are trying to see whether the income that is coming, whether we are able to meet our cost, we just have to prepare a cost sheet. We have to see whether whatever we are getting, is it sufficient to pay for a cost. So for that we have return on investment, we have return on equity, we have to calculate break-even points, we have economic order quantity. These are the small concepts which are very relevant for every business firms to know, and these are the ones that we are going to touch up over here.
Right. So why I asked that question was basically because I wanted to link that Simran is going to be doing a data analyst. Applied for a data analytics course in one of the universities, and so that actually has helped her because she wants to do data analytics, and entrepreneurship has some aspect of math.
Yes,
So that kind of links. So these are
yes,
little dots which you guys will be able to connect a little later, but you should be aware that, and business studies does not have any aspect of
No,
math,
business studies
whereas
entirely
entrepreneurship,
theory.
yes.
yeah,
Ma'am,
No, we
and
have a little bit of aspect over here of, say, return on investment. That's a part of class 12 grade business studies that you will be doing when you'll be doing financial management. So you will be kind of, they're interrelated. So you'll be learning something there, which will be applying here. You'll be learning something here, which will be applying here. So it's like a very nice system where you are basically relating to all your knowledge and you're applying it. So here the application is more, and it becomes very interesting when you actually apply the things that you are learning. So this is the very best part of entrepreneurship. Can we move
there
on to
would be
the
Kavya
many
ma'am,
Sadia
yes?
ma'am who would be looking at
ma'am,
either business studies or entrepreneurship, would want to choose between the two. So for that, maybe you can elaborate just a bit.
Yes,
ma'am,
yes.
does it have a
So
direct
Uh,
connection with
yes, does it?
economics?
Yes.
Does it
I'm
have a
not.
direct connection with economics is what he's asking.
Yeah.
No, it's not having a direct connection, but yes, we have certain aspects which we will be talking about, but not all of them. Here, we will be basically talking about business, setup, cost analysis. We'll be talking about marketing. We'll be talking about all this. Yes, Simran, you want to add something?
yes, so basically, if you take economics in grade 11th and 12th, in grade 11th, you deal with microeconomics, which is dealing with the economics within your grade 12th, you study macroeconomics, which uses the pestle system, which is politics, economics, ecological, technological, social, etc. And basically that's what economics majorly deals with. And business studies how you run the firm. Economics becomes a part of it later, and economics altogether is a very different course if you want to do it.
Yes, but here we'll
Two
not be talking
subjects.
about, yes, but here we'll not be talking about all the
Someone say something. I
curves
can't.
and everything what economic is having. But yes, we'll be talking, as she said, about the pestle model. That's a part of, again, your business environment in class grade 12. So it's all interconnected. But yes, what Savneet ma'am was asking, that's a very relevant point here. So there may be students who just want to go for entrepreneurship, but not for business studies. So they will not find any problem. Why? Because we will be touching up everything in entrepreneurship again. So it's not like that if you are not taking business studies, you'll have a problem here. That is not at all, because entrepreneurship itself is a subject. So everything will be covered here. So, but the only thing is, if you're having business, you'll be like, kind of be having an advantage. So that's a different thing. But you will never be at a loss if you're not having business studies. So it's like we'll be
Yeah, if
doing
you
everything again for this as per the subject. Yes.
so if someone feels that way, they can talk to Pushkar because Pushkar took
Yes.
entrepreneurship being sorry.
Yeah, so something has taken up only
Uh,
entrepreneurship. So you're finished
someone
again, you can connect with
yeah,
them and you'll get that clarity.
oh yeah, so some like Pushkal and Ananya, they're from Pushkal's from the science section and Ananya's from humanities. They don't have business studies or any other business subject, and they still have taken up entrepreneurship. And it's not that it's they enjoy it and they score very well.
Yes.
I don't think they face a
Very
problem,
lovely.
and whenever they do, ma'am and all of us who has business studies as a subject, we try and help them out in certain aspects where they might find it a little confusing. So don't worry about this. There's no problem if you're taking business studies or entrepreneurship together or separately.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Great.
You'll
Thank you so
not
much.
face any problem as such. Okay. Can we
So
move on
let's
to the
move, I think.
next slide? Yes, can we move ahead?
So I think these
Ma'am, I
points are,
wanted to ask something.
yes,
Yes.
So
Avisha, go ahead.
if I'm taking entrepreneurship with fine arts, so should I consider business studies as well?
No, no. So
What are your
see,
other subjects, Avisha?
Um, English, psychology, fine arts, and entrepreneurship. I was a bit confused about the fifth subject.
I would suggest go through all the subject orientations first
Hmm.
and then take a call. And then I'll have a conversation with you separately about this.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right?
okay.
Great. Yes, Talin, you want to say something?
No.
Anyone else wants to ask something, or should we proceed? Can we proceed?
I think we have Nitina ma'am joining us. Good afternoon, Nitina.
Good afternoon.
ma'am.
Sorry, I was in a TOEFL session. I just logged in out to log in here.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you have any questions regarding the onthro, this thing, ask, because at undergrad, to study this as a specific subject in our country in India, options are limited, right?
Yes.
The newer universities will have it. You might have this as a subset of a course, but you will not really have it as a full-fledged. Very few universities will have it, so that we can give you a heads up. But if you have any questions, just feel free to ask.
We're just starting with the career prospects. Nitina, do you want to share something? We have the slide.
Not really. It's like it's pretty much clear. In this, we've added a lot of links for students to read. When you move into the slides further, you will see a lot of links to a lot of things, which I want the students to go through, because that will give them a certain orientation to understand what entrepreneurship means. And more than anything, it's your own passion to become an entrepreneur. So we've added some life stories to see. But that doesn't mean that you're going to make money immediately once you've just studied the subject. You have to still soil your hands, understand what it takes to be an entrepreneur, and then have a mindset to be ready to embrace it. So we've attached a lot of life stories with it. Right?
Sadia ma'am, can we have the next slide?
Okay, sure, sure. So we straight away move on to this. I have an activity, everyone. So can we just move on to the activity now? Okay, so all of you can see the screen. I will be showing you a video. I want everyone to just look at the video, and I'll be stopping it in between. Can you hear it? Can you hear everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Nothing more, 'cause you got all that I care for.
Ma'am, the video pause.
The video? I think some.
I know what it feels like. Often all my dreams time. Longing for a place to be.
You can mute yourself, all of you, please.
Oh, that's Pagan.
Wait, wait.
Così se c'è una differenza, ma
Has anybody seen this video before? I think most of you must have seen it. No.
Yes, ma'am. Very common.
Very common. Okay. Let's complete this then.
Can everyone mute their mic?
Please mute your mics, all of you.
Everyone mute your mic.
Now, see what the activity over here is. First of all, how was the video? I really liked it. What is your opinion about the video? Yes? How was the video? Yes? Yes, Talin?
I really like the way that the brand picturized comfort
Yes.
from their cars, because it shows that a kid like used to every kid finds comfort in some way or the other.
Right into the
So
washroom.
he's not
Yes.
able to find it at home, so he goes to the police guy who has the car, and
Yes.
he relaxes in the back
Yes.
seat. So that shows
Yes.
comfort. So that's a great way to do that.
Yes.
On the second question, I don't think I want to change that. Even as an entrepreneur, I think that's a great idea to show comfort. And about the
Yes.
third, I mean,
Okay.
that I'll have to think about.
Okay. So
But I think about the
yes.
tagline, I'll make it comfort is a luxury. So yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
Auntie,
So
I want to go to the
anybody
washroom.
else wants to add on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, I feel as though appealing to emotion is a technique that can universally be used, because there's nobody that will not understand or will not relate to an appeal to emotion. So it's the most effective marketing strategy according to me. So it was beautifully done, basically.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Anyone else wants to add on something? Yes. Any other views for the commercial? So they basically cashing on what? What are they cashing on? Comfort. So they're showing that there's so much of comfort that the child wants to again and again get out of his house and go and ask for a drive in that place, in that car, just to have that comfort zone once again. So we have an activity for you. Once this orientation is over, this is the activity. We'll be sharing this PPT also with you. And you have to prepare a creative logo, a catchy tagline for a product of your own. So you have to think of a product, you have to make a nice logo, and you have to make a catchy tagline. And you can also have a rhythmic kind of a thing also if you want, or you can just make a nice tagline which will be like having a kind of a message which the product is basically personifying. So this is your activity which is going to give you a glimpse of what an entrepreneur is and how he actually conceives an idea, then tries to make a logo for his product, try to kind of promote his product through a tagline and present it in front of his customers. So who all are going to do this activity? I want a thumbs up from everyone. Yes. So I'll stop sharing so that I can see everyone here. Yes. So how many people are there who are going to definitely do this? I want everyone to give their responses. So my email ID is there in the PPT that we'll be sharing. I want more thumbs up, please. Yes. Okay. Fine. So by what day you're going to submit me, it's totally your choice, but I would prefer if you give it to me by Sunday. Is it fine, Samneet ma'am? Sunday is okay, I think.
Yeah, Sunday is fine.
Sunday. So by Sunday.
It's a really interesting activity. Ma'am's made an effort to put this together. Yeah.
But ma'am, do we give other people a choice not to submit?
No, we don't give a choice. I want everyone to do it.
Yeah, so that's how it should be, because I don't think currently they are doing. I don't think currently they are. Are they having any other classes currently?
In fact, I would like Nitya ma'am to make groups like you made for the business study so that they can, give it like this.
Who is this? Who's this? Can I just, who is, yeah, ma'am, just a second. Who's this LOLLMAO? Who is this? Who is this?
What's your name?
I would want to know who this is, please. We shall wait, because if you, the entire class will be stuck and we shall wait. I want to know who this is.
And even the mic is unmuted. Can we have your name? I think he's exited the meeting only.
Who was this, by the way, Talin? Do you have any idea? Simran?
I don't know.
No, we need to know, because, Savneet, next time onwards, let's move on to MS, Microsoft, because I think all the students also have an ID on it. It's just that it'll need a little bit of an orientation. We'll be in a better space because this is everybody is making an effort. So is ma'am. So are the students. I have someone come and disturb the meeting, right? And he's just been talking to some things which are not too pleasant, so not acceptable, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, you were saying something, ma'am. I don't think we want to give anyone a choice of not submitting it. Everybody has to submit it, and this will also go up on your career. This thing. So we would also want to know. This is also one of the ways that we get to know you as
Mic check
students
everyone.
when you.
Dhairya, Talin,
So I think,
please
ma'am,
mute
you
your
can
mic.
just make the groups like you made in business studies so that, we can just assign one person to submit us all the responses. So we can just form 2 groups.
Ma'am, for your business studies, have you received the responses of the
Yes,
students?
yes. We have
All
received
right.
the
And
responses. Yes, Arjuna has given us
yeah,
response.
and for the students,
And
yeah. So for the students who have not given the responses yet, can you share the names with me and Savneet, please?
Nitina ma'am.
Yes, sure. I will.
Right? Yes, my dear.
Ma'am, this is Devansh this side. I didn't get any that Google form to response according to you are saying.
No, but
I didn't get
Savneet,
any
Which
वो देख
Google
लेना वो
form in
जो
my
the
inbox.
Google form.
feedback form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feedback form.
Acha, that I'll share with you, Devansh.
But ma'am, whoever is not doing the work and submitting would be great if we could get like
Yes, sure.
the names of
I'll
the
do that.
students. We'll
do that.
write to them separately.
Ma'am, can you
So
please
here,
can you please repeat the homework for today, please?
That is there in the PPT. You'll get the PPT. You'll come to know. It's there.
Okay.
Okay, so ma'am is just going to make 2 groups and she is going to assign the responsibility to one person who are going to submit the things to me. Yes, Nitina ma'am, you please make the groups.
Sadia ma'am.
Someone is asking a question.
Yes,
Yeah,
Who's that?
Karman, ma'am. Karman.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Karman.
Ma'am, Sadia ma'am, you told us that we have to submit our BST work by Saturday, right?
Yes, sorry, I'm not able to hear what you're saying. Sorry, what are you saying?
हाँ 2 दिन के बाद उसके 2 दिन के बाद का भी time देंगे हम आपको. So don't worry about it. The idea is that we want to see that you are genuinely invested in what has been given to you to complete. That's the entire idea.
Sure.
For us, what matters is your investment and your interest in doing something, and that matters to us. The intent matters to us, right? So don't worry, even if it's a date of submission, we shall give you 2 days after that. We'll give you till Monday. But yes, we will receive a mail from ma'am for the students who haven't submitted. You have to understand, for everybody, it's an effort to do it.
Ma'am, I too had a question.
Yes.
Who's that, bache?
Talin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so ma'am, like I wasn't there for the BST session, so I don't have to give the BST homework, right? I mean, I wasn't there for the BST session.
And Simran, thank you. I missed your presentation, but thank you so much for taking that wonderful initiative and taking it on. And I'm so sure you must have been brilliant as ever. Thank you very much for it. I missed it. My apologies. I was in another session.
Not a problem.
But thank you
That's okay.
so much for your time and your effort. And
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am, if we could share Simran's email ID also in the presentation,
Yes,
if students want
sure.
to reach out to her to ask anything about the subject, would be a good idea.
Yes, on the first slide only, I'll just put her email address.
That will be great. So we'll begin with.
Make the group.
Yeah, Savneet, if you could make the groups, please.
So everyone count how many students do you need, Sadia ma'am, in one group? 3 is good?
Yes.
All right, so everybody count 1, 2 and 3. So all the 1s go in one group, the 2s go in one group and the 3s go in one group, right? Okay, then
1.
Raghav. Pariti.
2.
3 bache, Raghav is 2.
Oh, 3.
Amisha.
1.
Utpal.
2.
Ona.
3.
Devansh.
Devansh is on mute, ma'am.
1.
Anya.
2.
Soham.
3, ma'am.
Dia,
1.
Krish,
2.
Krish, are you there? 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Karman, Karman,
3, ma'am. Sorry.
Prateek, Arohi,
2.
Khushi, Tanvi,
1.
Dhairya, Dhairya, are you there?
2.
2. Shreya Agarwal,
3.
Pranav Khanna,
1.
Meeta Kapoor, I think, is a parent. Pranjal,
Ma'am, Meeta Kapoor would be Anya's mom.
right. Pranjal,
2.
Pranjal, are you there? Pranav, were you one?
2. I said
And Pranjal, बच्चे. Have I missed out anyone?
Hi, ma'am. This is Meeta. I'm Anya's parent. I just wanted to know, this is an orientation, right? These are not classes.
No, ma'am. This is a
This is
subject orientation for entrepreneurship.
yes. So, because I haven't received Anya's section either till now. So we are a little confused about whether the subjects that she has chosen, is that a good bouquet or not, or like is that an acceptable bouquet for going forward for undergrad studies or not. So that's why I'm attending the orientations of the classes to see that what's happening.
So, Mrs. Kapoor, what we'll recommend is that you attend the orientations and then let's have a meeting, a virtual meeting with you and Anya to see that what subjects would she be really interested in.
Sure,
right?
Sure, ma'am. I'll be doing that.
Yeah, because let the child go through the orientations, get a sense of clarity, and please tell Anya to send us an email in case she has any doubt on anything that she is attending, so that she doesn't sit on any doubts. It's important that she starts to clarify whatever doubts she has in mind, because then only she'll be able to get a certain sense of clarity for what she wants to study later.
Right. Yeah. So the subjects that she has picked, she is attending those orientations, and I'm trying to attend the other orientations so that I can give her a lowdown on those. So,
very good idea, ma'am. It's always happy to see an invested parent. I'm sure she'll make the right choice.
Thank you very much.
All right.
All right, Sadhya ma'am. So the groups are made. All the ones are in one group, twos and threes. So now we have three. We have groups accordingly. Okay.
So we have.
Clear?
Yes. So they will be submitting, and they can choose the leader on their own from their groups. Or do we need to assign a leader to them?
Who's cooked lunch today? Who's cooked lunch today?
What does?
I'm sure
Who's cooked
Karman
lunch?
He's burnt his hand.
Show me your faces, all of you. Who's cooked lunch?
Nitana ma'am, is it certain that after every orientation you will ask who cooked lunch today?
जब खाने का टाइम होता है तो ये क्वेश्चन बड़ा ऑब्वियस है ना, तो कल किसी दिन तो कोई डिफरेंट बच्चा बोलेगा कि मैंने आज लंच बनाया, अपनी मम्मी की हेल्प करी.
What did you cook?
I last night I made hummus, I made falafel, and I made salad.
After this break we'll come to you, ma'am, and you'll give us food.
Rajao, absolutely come home when this break gets over. Absolutely. You're cordially invited, Karman. And everybody else as well. I have a big heart. I don't cross question. I always go out and say, all right, here it is.
And Karman, I want to
answer back
your hand.
Answer back करना है Karman. Creativity नहीं लगानी है ना? खुश हो गया?
Yes. Savneet ma'am,
आज कैसे जला Karman? क्या बना रहा था? मम्मी की क्या हेल्प कर रहा था किचन में?
Ma'am, सांबर.
सांबर. सांबर तो नहीं जला ना, हाथ ही जला है ना?
नहीं मैम, सांबर नीचे गिर गया.
Chalo, thank you everyone. Thank you Simran. Big thanks to you. Thank you Sadia ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Always
Before we finish,
welcome.
I had a question.
Who had a
Someone has
question?
a question.
Yeah,
Krish.
someone has a question.
Yes, who has a question?
Can I ask?
Yes, please.
Krish, ma'am. Krish Nair.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Krish. Go ahead.
My question was that will we be discussing equity and trades in entrepreneurship?
Equity and
Trades.
In
trades.
entrepreneurship.
We will
Business
be
trades, yeah.
we will be just talking about the sources of finance. Like for example, we'll be talking about
Okay.
equities, we'll be talking about debts, but not much of that. We'll be basically talking about the procedure of starting up and all these things. So, but yes, as far as the resources are
Okay.
concerned, we will be touching upon all these aspects. Yes.
Sadia ma'am, I had a question
Yes.
as well.
Yes, Talin.
Ma'am, you will be taking entrepreneurship for grade 10, right?
Grade 11.
11th.
We have Ontro in
Sorry,
grade
grade
11.
11. Sorry.
Yes, yes, I'll be taking.
I'm sorry, grade 11. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Anyone else with any other question? So can we end this meet? Yes, Savneet ma'am, Nitina ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Okay, bye everyone.
Absolutely, Sadia ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
want
Thank you, ma'am.
yes,
Thank
all
you.
the responses reaching me. Bye, bye, Simran. Thank you so much. Bye,
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
bye. Take
Thank
care,
you.
all of
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.